Coach, we need more time. This is a broad question, but I'll try to make it very pointed to what I want to get across. But I think the state of college football is in the greatest place it's ever been. Right? The fan experience, the viewership, the engagement of college football is at an all-time high. I mean, just the amount of people that are watching games, watching playoffs, the amount of people that wake up on Saturday morning and watch game day. Maybe it's for all the Knicks cussing, but it's just overall. I mean, you look from whether it's Thursday night, whether it's Friday night, Saturdays. College football is a way of life in so much of the United States, right? And so I think college football is at the interest in it is at an all-time high. Okay. Now, when you look at the other things, I mean, I say this all the time. There was a time when there were not face masks on helmets, right? And that changed. There was a time when they started out and there was, voted on who the national champion was, and sometimes it was a split national championship, i.e., the last time Georgia Tech played a bowl game in the stadium, right? So times change. If you look in college football, about every 15 to 20 years, there's a major overhaul in college football, right? And sometimes you don't even recognize that it's happening until it's just part of the game. Right? We're going through one of those right now. Right? We have been for the last probably 18 months to 2 years. Right? It is a change in college football. Right? Well, massive changes like this don't just happen overnight. Right? The final way to do it, or the best way to do it, doesn't just happen. When you sit in these meetings like we have to, and you hear people talk, well, yeah, it might sound like a great idea to change the date on the calendar. But then when you start digging in and all the things that go along with that, and all the things that affects, right? At the end of the day, right, our job is to graduate players from college, to give them opportunities that a lot of them would not have had to go to college, to get a degree and change their lives, create generational change in families, right? We do that through the avenue of football, right? I'm speaking to myself. I had no business going to Georgia Tech. Zero. The game of football provided that opportunity to me to go to Georgia Tech. Right? It changed my life. It changed my family's life. It changed the trajectory of a lot of things. Right? I look at this every day. Like Kalani just said, yes, we are judged by the scoreboard, by the wins and the losses. Right? But I put my head down at night knowing I've done my part of putting better young men in this world. Right? And that has not changed. That will not change. That will not change at Georgia Tech. We just had the highest GPA in the history of our program, 133 years, I think it is, 3.17. Right? I have 62 players on the team that I've signed an appeal for. It means they had under a 2.55 in high school. They have a collective 2.86 GPA at Georgia Tech. 20 out of 24 freshmen that came in made Dean's List at Georgia Tech. Right? Those values have not changed in what we're really out here to do. And that is to create better young men, to change the lives of young men that come in at 17 and 18 years old, right? And some of them come in, they're transferring, they're there for 6 months, right? But when you get that stamp, that GT stamped on your life, right, it changes it. Okay. Are there things in the calendar? Yes, there's a lot of things that we could go through. But every second I spend complaining, or every second I spend saying, oh, this it should be like I'm wasting time trying to figure out how to be better, right? Let everyone else complain about it. Let everyone else waste their time saying that it could be better or should be like this or should be like that, right? And I'm going to pass their ass, right? And we're going to find a better way to do it.
Coach, anything to add? I agree with everything that he just said. And,